Hello, my friends. I am Laurie Barraco, and I welcome you to my predictions for the week of September 15th, 2024. And the deck that I've been using for September is the Ethereal Visions Tarot by Matt Hughes. So before I go into selecting the cards from Spirit, I did want to mention that this week we have a powerhouse week of energy. On the 17th, we will be experiencing a full moon in Pisces. And it's not just any full moon, it's a super moon. So the moon will be closer to the earth, or it'll appear that way. And it's a partial lunar eclipse. And so we've got big energy, we've got lots of emotions, we've got a lot of intuitive hits. And if you are an empath and you're really feeling the energies, it's like amplified and it's off the charts for you. So my advice for you is to get yourself grounded, get outside, spend some time in nature, eat rooted vegetables, try to amp up your protein, your protein intake, that is. So whether it's plant protein, meat protein, just try to get yourself grounded in your body. Yes, drink lots of water to allow those emotions to flow. And before you react, make sure you take that sacred pause to breathe and not let your emotions get the best of you. Okay. However, as the moon is in Pisces, it's going to show us things that are beneath the surface. And there may be more that comes to light, a deeper understanding, more clarity, and having maybe a few more of those ahas and epiphanies this week as well. So we're also still in the time of Virgo. So you might even want to, you might find yourself very driven with organization and details and having a nice set routine. So just realize that you might feel like you're moving from opposite ends of the spectrum and no time flat. Just use this time to your advantage for really seeing in between, like reading between the lines of what's really going on. And it's a beautiful time to connect with spirit, your higher self, your guides, and to receive those intuitive nudges. All right, so we're going to use it for our highest and most best good. Also, one other thing I want to say about the lunar eclipse is that it brings up to the surface. When we have an eclipse, the eclipse shows us and it brings to the forefront what has been hidden and what's been tucked underneath the surface. So there may be some unfavorable things about ourselves that we know are not serving us that may come up to the surface to be looked at, dealt with, addressed, called out, healed, and so on and so forth. And we may also be seeing that within other people and situations as well. So what's been tucked and pushed to the side is coming up to the surface to be revealed and acknowledged. Whoops. So I'm going to grab 3 cards here. And that one, the middle one, definitely wanted to jump out because usually I grab one from the front, the middle, and then the back. But the first one we have, oh my, is that 3 of Swords. I mean, even though this card can have really challenging energy, look how gorgeous that card is. It's like, oh, but it's so beautiful, right? And it looks like it's in a keyhole, right? So the 3 of Swords has to do with disappointment, heartache, and there may be, like, you might find yourself in the middle of something or being torn between 2 different situations, 2 different people, 2 different paths, right? And it doesn't always feel good. And this card to me is an initiator. It's a catalyst to say, oh, this doesn't feel right. I am so uncomfortable. What do I need to do? I need to do something to get out of this, to shift it, to step away, to take myself out of this equation. The next card that we have is the 4 of Cups, which there may be a little bit of resistance. Actually, what I'm hearing is the resistance might be from the other parties and the other situation. So as you say, this doesn't look right, it doesn't feel right, I'm going to do something about it. The other parties involved may try to pull you back in and rope you back in and say, not so fast, friend. I'll change my ways. Let's negotiate. Not so fast, friend. And so I'm going to invite you to just do not allow yourself to be talked out of what you know is not serving you. The last card we have is the Queen of Swords reversed. Whew. So she's saying, okay, we can do this with class. We don't have to be abrasive. We don't have to be nasty or rude. And we don't also have to be on the receiving end of that energy too. When people are projecting that towards us, it's like, hey, hold on. that's not okay, right? And it's not okay for us to lash out with others as well. So, some interesting spiky energy, this spiky and sassy energy this week. So, utilize all of this for our highest and best good. It's not happening to us, it's happening for us. We deserve to have happy, fulfilling lives. And some of our experiences need to be recalibrated because we're complete. We're done with that situation. We're closing the book, ending that chapter, and we're moving on. But it's up to us to initiate that and to create new foundations and new boundaries for ourselves and new pathways, right? To align with the pathway that's for our highest and best good. So with this moon, it's going to show us where the light is and where we're aligned and where we're not aligned. And we might even receive some glimpses here and there on how to get there, the path of less resistance and of taking the higher road. Thank you so much for tuning in each and every week. I am Laurie Barraco. I thank you always for watching and commenting and sharing how these messages have helped to support you on your path. Oh, and one other thing. This deck you can purchase online or in store. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous deck. Has really great energy. Thank you so much, my friends. Namaste. Bye-bye.